Hello, friends. How's everyone doing today? This is my son, Phillip, and I wanted to do a little interview with him and have him share his journey, his experience that he's gone through in his short 30 years of life. A few months back, I shared a portion of what he went through, and I had a lot of you guys reach out to me, ask questions, and wanted to know a little more details, wanted to know what helped him. So why not hear it directly from him, right? And being that I just started with the Operation Restore Warrior program, trying to bring awareness to suicide prevention for our veterans. What better day than day one? So,
Hi.
and this is Philip's son, his twin. So question one, tell me a little bit about yourself, your background before joining the military. Where were you? Were you married, single, have kids? Whatever you would like to share.
Well, you should know all that because you were there, first off.
But everybody else wasn't.
For those who don't know, well, before I went to the Army, I was 18, just graduated high school, wasn't doing much, partying, drinking, same old stupid shit. Joined the Army.
Hi, Mama.
Hi, baby. His family's here.
I joined the Army at 18. I joined as a military police officer. I served for 4 years doing that. I wasn't married. I was single, just partying, having fun.
So, share with us a little bit about what it was like being in the Army and going to Iraq, and share raw, real details, as much as you feel comfortable, because I know there's a lot that is hard to talk about, and I know there's a lot that I don't know, and so whatever you feel comfortable with, share your life in the military and serving overseas in Iraq.
Well, like I said, I was a military police officer. I served for 4 years. 3 of it, I was at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. What we did was train to go to Iraq a lot. Trained a lot. And then for a while we did Law and Order, where we patrolled the base as regular police officers. Did that for a couple months. Finally got our orders to deploy to Iraq in, what was it, 2010? Yeah, 2010. We left February, around that time frame. We spent a year out there, did a lot, saw a lot. I was a military police officer gunner for my team. So my job was up in the turret while we were driving, manning the gun. We trained the Iraqi police and the Iraqi army, so that way they can learn to take over and patrol their own streets. We did a lot, saw a lot. I like to describe it as the best, worst time of my life. Did a lot of things, a lot of bad things to bad guys. Came back with some issues. The Army was trying to send me to Korea after that, but I had gotten married, had my son, who was born 2012. So I decided to get out of the Army. Came back with a
family. And coming home, we knew that you were struggling with PTSD. And we knew what you had been going through. So, and like you said, life was a little different than when you left. You came home with a family. You came home with a wife and 2 kids. So, share a little bit about what was your life after the Army.
After the Army, I really wasn't doing shit. Drinking a lot.
You know what? There are so many people out there watching, and they may be struggling with the same thing. And I wanted to do this video because you've changed your life. You've gone through a lot. You've gone through hell. You've been in hell.
Yeah.
And this video may help people get through what they're going through.
Right.
And I know it's emotional because, well, it's our life. It's our life.
Yeah, I came back with a boatload of issues. Like I said, I was drinking a lot, drinking every day. I was really just using the emotions and the pain and all the stupid shit. I was just using that as an excuse to drink. And after so long, it led to other things. Started doing drugs.
It's okay. I put on there, it's going to be raw, it's going to be real, and to grab your tissue because I've got mine, and you may need yours.
Anyways, so all the drinking eventually led to hanging out with the wrong people and started doing drugs. I started doing meth a lot, and before I knew it, I was drinking every day and doing meth every day. And then before I knew it, I was just doing meth every day. I turned into a real piece of shit. I lied, cheated, stole from...
It's okay. It's okay. You're not the same person anymore, are you?
Nope. Yeah, I lied, cheated, stole from anybody and everybody. It didn't care. I didn't care. Before I knew it, I was fucking putting a needle full of meth in my veins.
Which led to problems with the law.
Yep.
Led to jail. It led to prison. Do you want to share a little bit about that?
Yeah, well, I spent a couple months in jail. I went in and out several times, got on probation for a couple years, still couldn't get right, still kept drinking, still kept getting high, still kept being a piece of shit. It was just a never-ending cycle. And that went on for, 8 years? About 5-6 years. And finally it all caught up to me, and I ended up in prison.
So the difference between jail and prison, you were still doing this stuff in jail?
Yeah. In jail, we'd make hooch, drink it, whatever. Even in prison, we'd make hooch, drink it. When I first got to prison, first I was sentenced to 3 years in prison. That sucked. Prison, I was still drinking. We'd make hooch, like I said. Still drinking for the first couple months I was in there. And one night I was drinking, and the thought came in my mind that I wanted to go get high again. And I hadn't gotten high in several months since I'd been in. And at first I thought I'd be fine just drinking. First I kept telling myself, oh, it's just drinking, it'll be fine, I'll be fine, it's no big deal. And then that night came when I was drinking and I wanted to go get high. Luckily I couldn't find any at the time, and the next morning I woke up, I was like, holy shit, I need to stop that too. And before I knew it, I stopped the drinking, I stopped smoking cigarettes because my annoying little son told me that I needed to stop smoking cigarettes, so I stopped those too.
Because it's healthy. That hurts your lungs, which makes your lungs harder to breathe.
Duh, what the fuck was I thinking?
Then you're gonna die.
This is
From
Right.
hard breathing problems.
From hard breathing problems. I don't know what I was thinking.
Aren't they adorable?
Stupid. Anyways.
You're welcome for saving your life.
Oh, thank you.
How could you continue on a life on that path with him in your life? Because he will set you straight.
Yeah.
So What do you think changed? What was there anything, one in particular thing that helped you change? Was it just a complete light switch that flipped? Is there some kind of miracle? Is there, some of my friends were asking me, give us your secret. What did you do? How did you do it?
It's so simple, but yet so fucking hard for people to do. Just stop. That's it. Just stop. Just fucking stop. That's it. There's no secret. There's no magic pill. No nothing. No praying. No AA meetings. No this. No. Just stop. It's so simple, but so hard to do.
We've gone through treatments, in-house treatments.
Yeah, I did 4 months inpatient at the VA doing substance abuse classes, and it was like 6 hours a day in classes for 6 days a week. And I stayed there for 4 months. And that still didn't do nothing for me. I don't know. I'm fucking hard-headed, whatever.
Did you know, a lot of people say, you go through a roller coaster when you go through this, and some people hit rock bottom, and there were so many times I thought you hit rock bottom. When there was a time where you were homeless, living out of your truck, and your dad had to go and pick you up. I thought, this is rock bottom for him. He's got to change.
Nope, it wasn't.
Everyone has to find dig deep into their soul, into their life, and make that change for themselves.
Yeah. You got to find a reason for yourself to quit. It's only something you're gonna find. It's not something that some doctor is gonna fucking tell you or prescribe you or say you need to do this. No, it's something that you need to find inside of you. It's a fire you need to relight inside of you.
It's got to be a love for life and to want to continue to live life. I know there were times where I would go into his bedroom, and honestly, I thought I was going to find him dead. And thank God I never did. And he was able to change his life. So now that you have been out of prison for a few months, November.
Yeah, it's been a couple months.
It's been a few months. We're in September.
Yeah.
Do you still struggle?
No.
Are there ever times that you just want to go and get high? You want to go and have beer?
No. I can go sit in a bar right now, go sit at Applebee's right now and not want to have a drink. I don't know. It's just, I've gotten to a point where it doesn't bother me. I can hang out all night with people drinking around me and not bother me. I got more important shit to do. More important shit to worry about.
So what keeps you clean and what keeps you sober? Because our family, we have addiction problems. Our whole family. And I know this whole life was filled with addiction. What keeps you clean? What keeps you sober? What do you spend your time doing?
I spend most of my time at work. I work a full-time job. I go to college. I just started my second semester in college. I have no time to fucking bullshit and drink. No time to bullshit and get high. It's just staying busy. I go to work, come home, change, work out at the gym for an hour and a half, 2 hours, or when the gyms were closed, I was working out in the backyard. I don't stop working out. It's one of the things that I love doing now, and that's probably what helps keep me straight. So when I first got out, it took me 2 months to get a job. I got a job, no, not even 2 months, a month. I got a job in December doing HVAC work. I fucking busted my ass every single day, worked my way up, and within 9 months, I went from making $17 an hour to now I'm making $27 an hour, and I've learned so much that I'm starting to take over as lead and training people, and it's just growing and growing.
We couldn't be prouder. So, 2 last questions. Hang with us. 2 last questions. What encouragement or inspiration can you give parents that are currently dealing with a child that is addicted to drugs or alcohol. So you're speaking to the parents now. You're speaking to someone like me.
Tough love. That's it. None of that pussy pacifying, helping them, coddle them, bullshit. No, fuck that. Tough love. That's what my parents gave me. That's what helped get me out and is keeping me out. Tough love.
So tough love, like kick
Look,
you out of the house.
Yeah, kick them out of the house. If to a certain extent. Don't be fucking completely over brutal and but do what you feel is necessary in tough love. I mean, if you think they need to go to jail for what they're doing so that way they can sit behind bars and think about what they've done, fucking do it. I might sound like an asshole, I might sound like a piece of shit for telling you that, but you know what? I've been there, I went there, and I did my time, came out. So, yeah, it sucks, but if you are in prison and you're actually following the rules and doing what you're supposed to be doing and fixing yourself, reflecting upon yourself while you're in there, you're going to change. You'll come out changed. And I'm proof of that.
You put your heart, soul, whole being into changing and staying that way. And it's hard. I know it's got to be hard. It was hard as a mom. It was hard as dad to live through it. To watch your child do things you never thought they would do. Last question. Stick with us.
I'm not going over no prison rape scenes. I just told you, look, that didn't happen to me, so none of my business, okay?
Okay, I don't want to know about that anyways. What encouragement can you share with someone that is currently trying to get themselves clean? What kind of inspiration? I know you said just do it.
Yeah.
But is there any encouragement,
Dig deep. Get your head out of your ass, first off. Dig deep. Find a reason to dig deep and hold on to that reason. Claw your way out. It's possible.
It is possible. He is doing amazing. And I couldn't be prouder. I love you.
Love you too.
All right. Well, that was our interview. Thank you for watching. And if you know anyone that is struggling in this way that could benefit from this video, please share this with them, tag them, whatever it may be. But most of all, give this man some hearts, some love. If you want to reach out to me, he doesn't have Facebook. He doesn't do social media. He doesn't.
That's another thing. I don't have Facebook. I don't have Insta, Twitter, Gram, TikTok, and none of that bullshit. I don't have time for it, and that's another thing that helps keep me clean because I'm not on there looking at old friends or all that other old bullshit. So that's another thing. Delete your social media. Fuck this shit.
Told you it was gonna be raw and real. So if you have questions for him, you can reach out to me. I'm here to help. We've lived through it. We've been there. We've been through hell and back. And we're at the best part of life right now. He's enjoying his family, his kids. He's watching them grow. And it's amazing. And it can be done. And I encourage everyone out there to do it. You can do it. Dig deep. We love you.
I accept tips, 20s, whatever you want.
All right. Thank you all for watching. Y'all have a good night.